And we were all friends and we'd all like hang out. And when I was with Paris, we'd be on the road and go to like.
But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, well, you picked her. Like you put yourself.
The ongoing feud between Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, and the growing involvement of Travis Barker has turned into one of Hollywood's most explosive and personal scandals. It's not simply about a leaked video or public outbursts anymore. It's a web of betrayal, jealousy, and emotional warfare tearing apart a family that once built an empire on image and influence. What began as quiet resentment has spiraled into an all-out media storm, pulling ex-spouses, siblings, and even close friends into the chaos. Everything escalated after a leaked recording surfaced, filled with raw emotion and intense confrontation. It marked the beginning of a public unraveling between Kanye and Kim, reigniting old wounds and sparking new accusations. Kanye, known for turning personal turmoil into public spectacle, took the opportunity to drop what fans now call the clip that shattered the Kardashian peace, a supposed video connecting Kim and Travis Barker, Kourtney Kardashian's husband. Even without clear proof, the implication alone was enough to send shockwaves through the family and the entertainment world. The connection between Kim and Travis isn't entirely new to the public. Years ago, Travis openly expressed his attraction to Kim, describing her as beautiful and charismatic. At the time, it was dismissed as harmless admiration. But in light of this resurfaced tension, that past comment has taken on a more uncomfortable weight. Kourtney Kardashian, already known to have clashed with Kim on multiple occasions, now finds herself facing the worst kind of betrayal rumor imaginable, that her sister may have been involved, even indirectly, with her husband. Kanye, fully aware of the emotional landmines within the Kardashian family, seems to have exploited them to maximum effect. He's turned personal grievances into ammunition, airing out past secrets and feeding into the public's appetite for scandal. What might have been a private family issue has become an orchestrated spectacle where each side fights to control the story. Kim, for her part, has tried to maintain composure while revealing the painful truth about her marriage to Kanye. She spoke about the constant emotional instability, the unpredictable outbursts, and the lack of safety she felt during their relationship. The public glimpses of their life, the extravagant homes, luxury cars, and high-profile appearances, masked what she described as an exhausting battle to hold everything together. Stories of Kanye giving away cars without warning and making erratic financial decisions have become symbolic of how chaotic their marriage truly was behind closed doors. Even after their separation, the emotional weight of that relationship still follows her. Kim has explained that she wanted a sense of peace and normalcy, something that seemed impossible as Kanye refused to change his behavior or seek help. Her decision to step away wasn't just about ending a marriage, it was about escaping a cycle of chaos. Yet the further she tried to distance herself, the more Kanye seemed determined to pull her back into his storm. Kanye's public statements have become more unpredictable with time. In interviews, he's questioned his own decisions about starting a family with Kim, suggesting that he knew early on their relationship wasn't built to last. Those remarks, delivered years after they built a family together, only added to the emotional wounds. To many, it felt like a calculated move, an attempt to rewrite history and regain power over a narrative he once controlled through music and media dominance. At the same time, Kanye's professional empire has begun to crumble under the weight of controversy. His anti-Semitic remarks, business losses, and erratic behavior have cost him brand partnerships, credibility, and influence. The once billionaire mogul now finds himself struggling to maintain relevance, and his recent outbursts feel less like artistic expression and more like a desperate grasp for control. His public persona, once admired for genius and boldness, now mirrors a man unraveling, using chaos as a weapon against those who moved on without him. In the middle of all this stands Travis Barker, the musician who never sought to be part of this media circus. His past comments about Kim, which once seemed insignificant, have now resurfaced as fuel for the fire. The timing could not be worse. He's newly married to Kourtney, and their relationship has already faced public scrutiny. Now, with Kanye dragging his name into the spotlight, he's caught in the crossfire between two powerful families known for using publicity to their advantage. Kourtney's frustration is understandable. Her relationship with Kim has always been strained, filled with competitive tension and emotional distance. The idea that this new controversy could touch her marriage only deepens old wounds. For years, fans have watched the sisters argue about priorities: Kim's obsession with image, Kourtney's need for authenticity, and the underlying resentment between them. This latest scandal threatens to destroy what little peace they've rebuilt. Kim, however, continues to deny any romantic connection to Travis, insisting that their friendship has been misrepresented. She's tried to shift focus back to her children and business ventures, but the rumors keep spreading. The Kardashian name thrives on visibility, and even negative attention can become profitable. But this time, the stakes feel different. This isn't a scripted TV feud or a tabloid rumor. It's a real emotional fracture that may not heal easily. Kanye's behavior throughout this ordeal suggests a man consumed by vengeance and fear of irrelevance. His financial empire has weakened, his public image has taken severe damage, and his personal relationships are collapsing. The timing of these accusations feels strategic, an effort to dominate headlines and remind the world that he can still control the conversation. But in doing so, he's dragging everyone around him into a downward spiral. For Kim, this has become a painful test of endurance. Despite her attempts to remain composed, she's fighting a battle she never wanted, a public one, played out through social media, gossip sites, and endless speculation. She's caught between defending her dignity and protecting her family from further exposure. Every time she responds, it fuels the narrative. Every time she stays silent, it looks like guilt. Kourtney and Travis, meanwhile, are left to manage their own reputations. For Kourtney, it's not just about the rumor. It's about the betrayal of trust and the humiliation of having her personal life dissected once again. For Travis, it's about protecting his marriage while distancing himself from a scandal that refuses to fade. Kanye, in contrast, seems determined to keep the story alive. His outbursts, his calculated leaks, and his relentless need for attention all point to a man who refuses to let go of his past. Whether the alleged footage exists or not is almost irrelevant now. The damage has been done. Public perception has already turned this into a symbol of how far Kanye is willing to go to maintain control, even if it means destroying what remains of his legacy. At its core, this isn't just a celebrity feud. It's a reflection of how fame distorts love, loyalty, and trust. The same spotlight that built their fortunes has now become the weapon tearing them apart. Kanye's need for dominance, Kim's search for peace, Kourtney's demand for respect, and Travis's desire for privacy have collided in a storm that shows no signs of ending. As the dust settles, one thing remains clear: there are no winners here. The people once seen as the most powerful couple in entertainment have become cautionary tales of what happens when fame consumes everything it touches. What was once a love story that inspired millions has turned into a battlefield of accusations and broken trust, a Hollywood tragedy unfolding in real time.